My fiancé never wore his engagement ring to work, claiming it wasn't professional. When I discovered why, I made a move that ended everything. Brian slipped the tungsten band off his finger every morning at 7:15 a.m., placing it in the same spot on our dresser before kissing me goodbye. Investment banking has an image, he'd explained when I first asked. Engaged men seem less dedicated to the grind. For 18 months, I believed him. The doubt started with a LinkedIn notification. His coworker Melissa had viewed my profile at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday. Strange, considering we'd never met. When I clicked her page, something twisted in my stomach. Her relationship status: engaged. The ring in her profile photo looked expensive. Platinum with a massive cushion-cut diamond, posted 3 weeks ago. I told myself it was paranoia. Brian worked 100-hour weeks. When would he have time for an affair? But the seed was planted. I started noticing things. How he'd angle his phone away when texting. The new cologne that appeared in his gym bag. The conference in Dallas he forgot to mention until the night before. How his stories about weekend work sessions never quite matched the building's keycard logs I'd glimpsed on his laptop. "You're being crazy," my sister said when I voiced my concerns. "Brian worships you." Still, something felt wrong. The breaking point came during his company's holiday party. I'd bought a new dress, emerald green, his favorite color. As we walked in, his hand tightened on my lower back. "Remember," he whispered, "keep it professional. These people determine my bonus." I smiled and played the perfect fiancé, quiet, supportive, asking about kids and vacation plans while Brian talked deals with the partners. Then Melissa walked in. She was prettier in person, tall, auburn hair, wearing the kind of dress that cost more than my monthly rent. The diamond on her finger caught the light as she waved to Brian. He didn't wave back, but I saw the micro expression, that flash of panic before his face went neutral. "Who's that?" I asked casually. "New analyst? Melissa something." She approached our group, champagne in hand, her heels clicking against marble like a countdown. "Brian," she said warmly, "so nice to see you outside the office for once." Her eyes flickered to me, then to my engagement ring, a modest solitaire Brian had proposed with, promising to upgrade it when the market turned. "You must be the famous Rachel," she said, her voice syrupy sweet. "Brian's told me so much about you." That was odd. Brian claimed he never discussed personal life at work. "All good things, I hope," I managed. She laughed, too loud, too long. "Of course. Though I'm surprised." She stopped herself. "Never mind." "Surprised about what?" I pressed. Her eyes darted to Brian. "Just that you're so different from what I expected." The conversation moved on, but that word, different, lodged in my throat like broken glass. An hour later, I excused myself to find the bathroom. The hallway was quiet, dimly lit. As I passed a conference room, I heard Brian's voice through the cracked door. "You can't be here," he was saying, his voice tight with barely controlled panic. "I work here," Melissa replied. "I have every right." "That's not what I mean, and you know it." 3 months, Brian. You said 3 more months. "Keep your voice down." "Why? Afraid she'll find out?" My hand was on the doorknob before I realized I'd moved. But then Melissa spoke again, and what she said made my blood turn to ice. "Does she know about Austin?" "Of course not." "Or the apartment?" "Melissa." "Or that you've been engaged to me for 2 years?" My heart stopped. 2 years. We'd been together 18 months. "The wedding venue is booked," she continued, her voice cracking. "My parents flew in from Singapore last week to finalize the menu. 300 guests, Brian. 300 people expecting to watch us get married in June." "Lower your voice. While you play house with her on weekends?" "God, does she even know about your parents?" "That's not relevant. They're literally staying at our apartment right now." Our apartment. His parents. The ones he'd told me died in a car accident 5 years ago. I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Watch the rest down below.